Yeah, I want to start this out by saying nothing that God has for you can be taken away. Now, any blessing given to me by God cannot be taken away. And the people that are in the dark may feel otherwise. Maybe their blessings never came, so they feel that they were taken. So they take others. But the thing is that you have to realize, but the rule is, not the saying, the rule. The rule is, nothing given to you by God can be taken away. Which means if someone steals something from you, it wasn't from God. It was a devil gift anyway. It was created demonically anyway. Or it needs to be used to catch some demons anyway. Because in my Father's house, up there in heaven, or wherever he is on this earth, because heaven is on earth. That's what we pray for. On earth as it is in heaven. On Illinois, on Chicago as it is in Illinois. There's many mansions up there. I'm already rich. I already know that I'm going to go to heaven. I've been through most things, and most people may think that it's like bragging when I say that I haven't heard or read anywhere where someone, a percentage of 1% makes it out of these families with as much saying as I have. You're either going to be in prison in order to make it out. And you might get to go back in prison, insane asylum, suicidal, homicidal. Meaning not the tendencies or the ability to, because PTSD is that. Homicidal and suicidal. People suffer PTSD is homicidal, suicidal to a certain degree. That's why I don't know why people pick on us, because they put the word homicidal first for a reason. It wasn't in alphabetical. Why do I crack me up? So that's not me saying I'm something special. That's me saying that God was with me. He sent Jesus in there. The devil had to help me a couple times because he's God's son. He didn't want to. He had to. Because his daddy told him to. God. So now, or they made a trade just like you do with devil. Devil trades. He doesn't have any currency really. He just has antiques and stuff that he gets back when you die or fuck up. So when you look at me, you're supposed to know, especially if you're someone that's going through this. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what your new position in this situation is. Because you will be the child. You will be the evil mother for Cinderella. You'll be that evil mother bitch that sent Red Riding Hood to the motherfucking evil ass goddamn grandmama too. You're gonna be all three of them motherfuckers, whether it's female or male. But what you're supposed to see is that you don't have to have that happen. You don't have to have the insane asylum happen, jail, or anything else. Because heaven knows y'all done tried to murder me. So what you're supposed to see in that is that you can survive. See, without seeing me, which I'd like to see another me, but I go look in the mirror and then I read that paragraph and I did not know I had made it out. I did not know till I read it and then I found it on a video that my condition is a miracle. But what it does show you is that I did this without knowing. I just now learned the miracle as I said it out my lips just a minute ago. Less than a minute, huh? So you're supposed to see, as the child, that if you hold on, don't harden your heart. Ask God to forgive him. Ask God to help you. Ask God to help you think of something. Always be thinking of ways to not be in that situation. Stand a little different in the room without becoming evil. When our powers of authority or powers at will, peers, bullies, but this happens in the house. When they tell you to do something that you know didn't make you feel good when it was done to you, or you don't want to do it again to you, have it done to you again or do it to others, but you'll be told to, or you'll be made to, and you'll be thinking it's your idea, but it's called grooming. You thought it was your idea to eat too. What you have to know then is that you get in trouble already in the house anyway for not taking that trash out, for not getting your homework right, for not wearing your jacket and you went out there in that cold and it wasn't cold because nobody else had a jacket, but mama said you got to have yours, for losing your jacket and if you didn't take it you wouldn't have lost it. You get in trouble for all that, whippings and everything. How about don't do the fucked up shit they tell you to do and make sure you get that trash out? There's a whooping in it anyway. That's how I got through that. And I do nothing as the oldest person to be intentionally mean to my brothers and sisters. They may feel differently because they had to do what I say do, but other than that, I never harmed a hair on their chinny chin chin. Ever. Ever. I didn't say Tony didn't say that I hit her after she beat me in my back. And then I get a whooping. So she beat me and get me a whooping. So I don't know why you think that I thought that you was really all that nice. But I did think that the mean people must love each other. Or at least there's supposed to be unconditional love. You know, night and day, cold and hot. Freaking frack. They hanging out. They getting it. See, I don't want my sister, but the two of us together would have been bad bitches. But you know what? I can't be by you because I'm not into the darkness. I can't utilize you. And I can't allow you to utilize me. Not on purpose. So now you saw me just get through high school like that. Because you got to remember you're going to get some whoopings and you done got a whooping for eating all the cake. So you might as well say no to the sex. It's the same fucking whipping fucking with Michelle. You get her beat fucking down. That's why y'all's jealous, because y'all didn't know what you should have done is what I did. But what were you? Coward. You wasn't a coward when you wanted to sneak out and go to the school hop and you wasn't supposed to go. Lala, you wasn't too coward to spend some money and get a 24 pack of beer and put it in the cooler in the backyard and every day buy ice for it. Because you can only sneak so many beers a day. 1 or 2, you don't want to be drunk or smelling. So you could have went ahead, and when you got caught with them beers, you could have went ahead and got a whipping for not grooming some kids that you're addicted to doing now. You saw me save myself and get sent home. Then y'all had to suck on grandma, didn't you? Ugh. I sacrificed and went back home because you guys were treated much better than us besides the sex. I had to have sex and be a slave at my mama's house. But at least I didn't think that the grown-ups was telling the kids to have sex together. That was a whole new program for me. I don't know. I heard about kissing cousins or maybe kids sneaking to have sex, and I wasn't sure if you wasn't supposed to do it because I was too young, but I knew we were sneaking to have sex. And I'm talking about the grown-ups know? Well, what was the sneak all about? That let me know those were some bad grown-ups. And all of y'all was older than me. I was next to the youngest in that Omaha. You better ask Donna. I didn't mess with her. I'm a good cousin. You're not. I'm a good leader. You're not. I have pure, honest love. You don't. You just have a sex demon appetite like Millie. All of you ladies. I've had it. It's tamed. And beat down. Because they didn't get to turn me into a pedophile. That's the goal. Because when your kids get too old, whose kids you gonna mess with? When your grandkids get too old. They probably won't take the great-grands over to you. They may or may not. Michelle don't get her grandkids taken to her very often, or am I wrong? I know her and her husband goes to visit Las Vegas and Michelle meets him in the hotel. That told me a lot. And LeVay, all of y'all, William, all y'all, whenever I tell you stories about not getting trapped up, your silence was so loud, it was on a bullhorn. I always knew you were participating in the activities. I've always known that. Just that God had me keep bringing it up. Because you guys had a lot of choices. Most people get one time to get a choice. Each time you heard me bring up the subject, God had gave you a choice. Because you see me stronger than all y'all. And if y'all done stole something from me, you guys are cheaters. Cheaters never win. Winners never cheat. You can win the war and still lose. I would say, I would beg, and I will go so far as to say most of the battles. And still win the war, bitch. You better ask Lincoln. He started running out of money. Them battles was lost. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I think that you're lazy. A little boy told me it's easier just to be bad. So you guys think you're so smart when you took the easy way out. Ain't nothing easy. Because the ramifications, some of these people died without going to prison and stuff like that. They're in prison. And you guys are shaking in your boots. I don't care how much fun you popping and snapping your fingers like my dad said. Just as soon as you get a nickel over breakfast, that means every time I heard him say that, you guys must have went and cashed in. Because he said every time you get a nickel over breakfast. So that means you guys, there's some sort of what you want to call it, reoccurring stipends of monetary value. I don't know. We're going to find out. Because God's not going to let you guys all get away with it. Because he sent me out here to give you choices, to give my testimony, and then come to find out, I got to tell people how I got through it. I don't know really how to tell them not to, how not to let it happen to them. But I definitely know how to tell you how to survive. And then fight. With very little might, honey. God got me with a pinky finger. I had to do my sit-ups. I'm sorry. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that enough, Jesus? Yeah, he said, yeah, I'm strong now. I'm good. Got my mustard seed. Got my rod and my staff. Got my cup running over. Shoot. I'm ready. And winners never cheat. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm having adobe chicken too. Don't hate me. Do not hate me any more than you already do. I can't help it if y'all over there running around with your head cut off. Because you ain't gonna never get to spend it comfortably. Adobe bitches! Thought I told you. I used this and then I doctored it. I used this, then I looked back here at the ingredients, and I looked at my cabinet and put some more ingredients. Except I missed because I started talking now. Let me see what I got, where I'm at in this. I got to spices. I got to bay leaf. I ain't got no calcium citrate, but I got some sunflower oil. Was this sunflower oil or something else? No, that one ain't it. What's this one? That's coconut. Wait a minute. That one's olive oil drippings. That's good on bread. I have some sunflower. Here it is. Oh, that's sesame. Sesame and sunflowers ain't the same. But they're going to work out today. Alrighty there. I like this. I'm going to have to keep this down so I can remember to buy it. I might have got it at the food bank. That's why I say that. The sesame oil, all natural. That's some good stuff. You only need a little bit. All right, y'all. Peace out. Get through the hard times. Smile, cry, smile, and cry. You're gonna get angry. Don't use your anger. Just sit back. They gonna laugh at you? They sure are. They laughing at me? Yes, they are. Do I look like I'm missing anything? No. Does God got me everything I need? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I live by myself. God got am I running over in the cups? What's the cup doing, y'all? What's the cup doing? All of that is true. Look at my cup. You know, Okay? That's the cup. That's about 10 times. I got all my little toys. These cost about, not that I care, but they're running from $200 to almost $400 each, especially after I start buying accessories and replacement parts and stuff. And I have more than that. Here's some accessories and parts. And turns out to be still cheaper than the amount of medicine you need smoking it, and you don't need any rolling papers or blunts. So I actually save money. These things all of a sudden are extremely affordable. I was buying 3 or 4 ounces a month, and now I can buy 1 or 2. And sometimes I don't be playing. I don't care how much it's going to cost if I want it. I bought a $170 ounce before. I bought some $50 ounces before. You got to look for your sales and look for your good shit. Look for that good shit and your sales. It needs some more salt. I thought I did put some. But I don't really like salting that much because sometimes I forget. Well, wait a minute. Let me finish my sentence after I do this. If I remember it. Sometimes my taste buds don't work because those brain cells like to allow themselves to be occupied to do something else. Like think about stuff that I can't even know I'm thinking about from the past or the future. Anyway, when that happens, I end up oversalting my food in the pot. I'd rather oversalt it on the plate so I can get some more that ain't salty, you know. And I like to get stuff with different different flavors and stuff because I don't make this. I've made it once, but not good like this. Because I want to have stuff that shocks my taste buds. That's why I love some wasabi when I eat sushi. But this is going to be good. Oh, look, I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to make some rice. I should have been made my rice. The rice should have been done. Right? That's okay. It'll take 20 minutes and then I won't be hungry yet anyway, but I'm ready to sit down. So now you guys got to know that good days do come. Although most and everybody you see will be giving in and turning into they'll turn from victim to assaulter. And actually you don't actually turn. You're both. Because you could be having sex with your mama and your kid and your grandkids in this motherfucking thing. I'm trying to tell you what I saw. I don't like it was regular. And now I count up the surnames. And now I count up the quiet mouths. That means they don't want to talk about what happened in their family. And or it's happening to you. And or you're allowing it to happen to someone as we speak. Yes, you are. That's the rules. You most definitely are. Anybody got that kind of little family rumor about them? Then you're supposed to do something if you hear the rumor. Because you're going to hell for it. Everybody that watched what happened to me when I was a little girl, they got some repenting to do. It's not up to me to make sure they do. It's not up to me to make sure you guys know the curse is broke either. I broke the curse for my generation and then for my kids. And you guys have an example. Other than that, I have been that perfect truth teller, curse breaker to this family. And the next curse I'm going to break is home ownership. And you guys will, and I will get it even with you guys lying and taking my resources. All them properties all over the place. They're all deteriorating. That means they're depreciating. That means it's not that you spent money and wasted it. It means you spent money and let it waste away. You have to replace roofs. Well, nobody lived in the house. Oh, nobody lived in the house, so the roof's okay. Shut the fuck up. The paint. The floor tiles. You have to do stuff to those properties in order to make money on them. In order to have a profit instead of just what? Laundering the money? You're not laundering money if there's no extra money to get. You can't possibly live in all the properties Michelle P. Smith and James Harry Smith. I think I got baby. You better ask somebody who I am. Michelle, you might jump off your own bed and leave them monkeys in there jumping on the bed. 'Cause you bumped your head. You gotta keep running. And I wonder, said, how you gonna check your money from the Fed? Whenever we... See, I figured this out. That direct deposit thing that they want to insist that you do. Well, okay, it can be safer than getting a check in the mail. But I've sat here and they use my ATM card with the ATM card in my pocket like y'all did. And so what that means is to tell you that ATM makes sure people know where you're at. You cannot actually hide when you know you need that King Super card, that CVS card, Rite Aid card. It tells where you've been. That ATM machine, it's very habitual. Meaning the same one, using the same one. Okay, well, you can use a different one all the time, but they'll still follow you. What's that called? That means you've been Hansel and Gretel on accident. So, you can take that anywhere you want, but your retirement check will always tell on you. Now, if you made enough money to die and let your check stop, and you get on that bus like Jada Pinkett did on Set It Off, then you's a bad bitch. But everybody else has to die, don't they? Even though Jada didn't get their money, everybody had their half of their money. Y'all better watch the prophecies. Soul Train, flashback. Sing it to the world. Sing it out loud. I know I am someone, so let the truth unfurl. No one can help you now, 'cause you know it's true. I believe in me, and you need to believe it. You believed in you, but you shouldn't have. Help me sing it. Come and say, come and sock, come so. Mama say, mama sock, mama cosign. You wouldn't cosign again, didn't you, Michelle? Then you wanted to go shuffle cards and take your nails off, or pause the video and put somebody else's hand up real quick. Your wrist so got fat. Yeah, you got that bracelet on your right hand. Most people wear those things on their left hand, and I would beg to differ if there's not a teeny tiny watch face on that bracelet. Michelle, you can't trick your motherfucking kids. I know my mama's foot. She don't have to say shit. I bet you I know my mama's butt cheek. She was putting her lotion on and stuff when you were a little kid. Actually, she'll come in the living room, put it on with all the grown-ups in there. Your friends be over and everything. High school and grown-ups. She'll come out the bathroom with her towel, and she'll lay it on the couch and put her lotion on right there, butt naked. And everybody else will be sitting in the living room like they're watching TV. And then when she gets up to go back in the room, the conversation starts again, and even people that's never seen that before. And you can't know when she's going to do it, because it doesn't happen often. It happens often enough. Yeah, it happens often, because I think at least all of us kids have seen her do that to us. All of her kids were adult children, and there's another generation of adult children. And I will be heard 2 more generations down. And my lineage from here on out will not be cursed. I'll make sure of that. Unlike the parents like Michelle and Tony, you guys are awful parents, to purposefully curse, to purposely sin, knowing it's going to be on your child. God don't like that because that child is his child, just like the devil is. Peace out. Yeah, that was the kiss. Honey, that was almost a kiss of death because that was a Jesus kiss to you. I didn't want to do that. Jesus told me to do that. Y'all better stop believing me. I know some of y'all done see me get my $20 bill out and say, God told me that your $20 bill was in my pocket. They said, really? I said, yeah, again. Yeah, that's happened to me at least 10 or 15 times now. Bye-bye. Be good to yourself. And that way you can be good to others. Feel good when you're being good to others. When you're doing a favor for someone, the favor may put you out and feel like work, like washing the car or the dishes. But you're supposed to feel good in your chest for the act of helping. You don't sit there and say, oh, I'm going to help, and then say, another dish. I'm going home. I was going to help. How many more dishes you got? You can't enjoy helping like that. You have to say, man, I know we're going to be done with these dishes soon. How many of these motherfuckers you got? Shit, I know you glad I came. Hand me that dish rag. Okay. Woo, we got to get these done, baby. Now see. Whole new attitude. Same problem. Peace out.